Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel and another World of Dummy. Yes, World of Blockers today. And we've got 3 replays. Now, these two guys, I don't know what their problem is. They don't like black people, clearly, and they start off with the rage. And of course you get these kind of sickening players that doesn't deserve to play the game, especially doesn't deserve to play tier 10. Now, the only thing they do right this game is at least they try to play. I mean, the Badger, yes, they're spamming horrible things, and yes, they are going to block, but you know, I'm not condoning in any way, but you have people, which we're about to see the next game, that just all they want to do is block people and do 0 damage and lose the game. Where at least these people, yes, they're spamming shit, but at least the Badger at least is trying to play. So nothing's really happened at the minute apart from the spam. But yeah, I mean, the Badger and the E50 are going to come behind our Kranwagen here and decide to push him out. They decide they don't like him, and they are going to decide to push him. Now, the E50M's not there because he was too busy pushing someone else, but here they are, both pushing the Kranwagen out together while spamming the N-word, and the Kranwagen can't really do anything apart from go forward. He can't go back, so all he's got to do is go forward and try and get into cover. So yeah, it's very frustrating when you have players that spam, and it's of course even more frustrating when you have players that spam and all they want to do is push you out and see you die, and then lose the game. And I mean, it's become the regular, it's become the norm. And I know Wargaming have watched videos before with people spamming the N-word, and I know they've been banned, because I did a video a few months ago, and Wargaming actually messaged me and said, like, can you share me that video that you made? And they deal with it. So Wargaming do deal, as much as you think they don't, Wargaming do deal with these kind of people. All you've got to do is report them and attach the replay, and they will be dealt with. Yes, the sanctions are not obviously great because they keep coming back. All they've got to do is say sorry, and they'll get, if they get banned, all they've got to do is say sorry and they'll get their account back, or it will just be like a week ban or 2-week ban, as we've seen previously with the fake D-Steves, you know, the troll clan. They got permabanned. They've been permabanned so many times, but all they've got to do is say sorry and they get their account back. So Wargaming obviously need to be very, very much more stricter, and because these players, they're not welcome. They're not welcome. Yes, they're spending money. Clearly, this Badger has bought a Badger. But, you know what? Wargaming, I know they're going to lose a bit of money because they're taking the offices away from Russia and Belarus, etc. But they need to do more. They need to do more. They don't need to keep these kind of players in the game that ruin the fun for everyone else. Yes, this player might spend money, but so is the player that this guy is blocking, and that player that he's blocking is going to quit the game. So you've got one decent guy that's quit the game who spends money. Instead, you've got someone that spends money that is just blocking everyone and ruining the fun for everyone else, ruining the fun for people that do still spend money. So what would you rather lose? Someone that spends money that does nothing except for block people and rage, or lose money from people that actually want to spend money on the game, that want to have fun in the game? I know exactly what I would prefer. So next up we have this one's actually a little bit funny. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit funny because watching the game, I can clearly see what is happening or what is going to happen. But this grill's stuck by his guns. He sticks by his position. Unfortunately, it pays the price. So this map, there is a position in the map where a lot of tank destroyers go, and that is right in this corner. Not because he's a noob or anything like that, but this corner is actually a very, very good position, or it can be a good position, because you've got a lookout over the left side, you've got a lookout in the middle there, over there by the spawn area, and you've got to look out to the right. So it's actually a very good position. I've been in this position in a grill a lot of times, and it has paid off. And the best thing about being in this position in a grill, you do have the speed to get out of there if you can. Now we're going to just look right here, and you can see a mouse. You can see a mouse that you think he doesn't have a clue. In fact, this mouse is a very good player. He is a reroll, but he's a very good player. So I've got no idea why he does what he does. Like, if you continue to look over, the mouse is still on his way. He's still backing up all the way this side of the map. Now, of course, the grill is probably looking at that thinking, what are you doing? Mouse, what are you doing? And he's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. He's going to continue to get closer. Oh, hello, mouse. There you are. And before you know it, he's getting blocked. He's being blocked. You could see this going to happen from an absolute mile away. A mouse manages to block a grill. You'd never think that would happen. But yet he has, and there's nothing this grill can do about it except for just sit there and pray for some shots on the right, which he is going to get. But unfortunately, because he is he's still like getting blocked. Watch the aiming. I mean, you'll see it in a minute. The aiming is still there. Okay, he messes up that shot. I don't know where that shot went, but you'll see the aiming in a minute. And it looks like, look at that. I mean, it looks like he's getting hit and he's moving the tank. And that's very frustrating because it does mess up your aiming. And unfortunately, it's not going to end well for our grill here. But yeah, when I looked at, I thought, okay, maybe the mouse is a troll. You know, maybe he's, I don't know, maybe he's upset. But in fact, he's got good stats. He's got good stats. Yes, he is a reroll. But that makes me think, like, why have you got good stats? Have you only got good stats because you do this kind of thing? And now, if you're blocking a grill in the corner of the map and the red team come, who do you think the red team are going to shoot? Do you think they're going to shoot the mouse? Or do you think they're going to shoot a nice juicy grill that is stuck? Of course, they're going to shoot the grill before they shoot the mouse. Now, that's what I think this mouse is doing. Maybe it's a one-off. I honestly don't know. But he's got decent stats. He's got decent win rate as well. And maybe he's got decent average damage. And maybe this is why he's got decent average damage, because it's not like he's just blocked the mouse. It's not like he's just blocked the grill and not fought. He's actually fighting. He's actually shooting. But unfortunately, the grill pays the price this game, and he ends with 0 damage. Now, it is a 1 versus 7. The mouse is still shooting. You can still see him trying to angle. But yeah, I was very confused by this game. And we'll show you the stats at the end. Like, he's clearly a reroll. Either that or he just doesn't have a lot of games overall. But it's just like, why would you do that with the stats you've got? Like, I really don't understand why the mouse would do that. Now, he ends with 1700 damage. But you can see, I mean, I think maybe it is because it's ratings and he doesn't care. I really don't know. But, I mean, look, 64% win rate with 2.5k average damage, which is still pretty good. Not the best for a reroll, of course, but it's still pretty good. And it's just like, why would you do that? Maybe in a real game that's not ratings, he wouldn't have done it. But that doesn't justify what he was doing. Now, next up, now this one is again, we've got blockers but this time we've got blockers that have no intention of fighting. We've got blockers that all they want to do is get the nearest enemy, the nearest tank, and the tank that can't really fight back. Of course, if you're going to block something like a tiger or the 53 TP or something like that, it's not going to be easy. But if you block something like an SU-152, or even better, a Jag Tiger 8.8, there really isn't nothing that this Jag Tiger 8.8 can do. Now, you can see the Mod 1 and the T44, but yet again, we've got trolls that are, or a troll that are buying premium tanks, that is trolling in a premium tank. You very rarely, yes, there is the T44 there, but you very, very rarely see blocking that is in a tech tree tank. It's normally in a premium tank. Why? Why do people do this? Is this because they don't get banned? If they're in a premium tank doing it, they don't get banned? I would hope to think that's not the case, and I'd love to for Wargaming to actually ban these kind of people, and I'd love for Wargaming to actually put a post out there, you know, put a bit of news out there saying that they are not going to justify, or they're not going to warrant this kind of behavior. And if it is going to happen, you will get banned whether or not you spend money into the game, because I'd hate to think that Wargaming will only ban people that are not buying premium tanks. I can't see that being the reason or the issue. I do honestly think that they will ban people whether they spend money or not. I just think that people that spend money will have a bit of leeway, you know, if they say sorry. If they say sorry, they'll be given another chance. However, but if they do it again, they should be perma-banned. But for me, they shouldn't say sorry. It shouldn't be that, because, I mean, why? If someone rages and says bad words and they get perma-banned, okay, fair enough. You know, people get upset, people get frustrated at the game, and sometimes people do say bad words. Okay, if that kind of person gets banned and says sorry, fair enough. But these kind of people, they've got no intention of playing the game. So why give them another opportunity? Why give them another opportunity to do it again? Because they're not going to say sorry and then not do it anymore. Of course they are, because if you look at their win rates, it's clear what they are doing. It's absolutely clear. They've got nothing else on their mind other than block players and do nothing and ruin the fun for everybody else. Why don't Wargaming just permanently ban these people without any chances? Because you can see here, 2 of them, 0 damage. The mod one we're going to have a look at, it is the EU server. He's literally just bought this tank. He's got 82 battles, 8% win rate, and 267 average damage. That is a clear troll. We head over to the T44, 2,700 battles, a clear reroll, and 21% win rate with only 79 average damage. Now, Wargaming, do your fucking job. Do your job and remove these people from your game to make your game better. Honestly, do something. On that note, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsyreplays69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.